Driving an automatic car may seem simple, but many drivers make small mistakes that can cause big problems over time. These habits can lead to expensive repairs, poor performance, and a shorter lifespan for your vehicle. Automatic cars are easy to use, but they still need proper care. In this guide, we'll look at 13 common mistakes people make with automatic cars. Each point is explained in easy-to-understand language, helping both new and experienced drivers avoid damage, save money, and keep their cars running smoothly for years to come. Mistake number 1. Shifting gears while the car is still moving. One of the worst habits you can develop is changing gears while your car is still rolling. For example, going from drive to reverse without stopping completely can seriously damage the transmission. The transmission is a key part of your car that helps control the power from the engine to the wheels. When you shift gears while the car is moving, it puts a lot of pressure on this system. Over time, this stress causes the transmission parts to wear out quickly, leading to expensive repairs. It might seem like a small thing, but this action can cause long-term harm. Always come to a complete stop before changing between gears like drive, reverse, or park. This simple habit can make a big difference. It will not only protect the transmission, but also improve the way your car drives. Your car will feel smoother, and you will have fewer issues in the future. Taking a few extra seconds to stop fully is much better than paying thousands of dollars later to fix a damaged transmission. Mistake number 2. Not using the parking brake. Many drivers think that putting the gear in park is enough when they stop their car, especially on a hill. However, this is a big mistake. Relying only on the parking gear can cause serious damage to your transmission. Inside the transmission, there is a small metal part called the parking powell. When you put your car in park, this powell locks the gears so the car doesn't move. But if your car is on a slope, all the weight of the vehicle pushes against this small piece. Over time, it can wear out or even break. That's why using the parking brake is very important. The parking brake holds the car steady using the wheels, not the transmission. This takes the pressure off the parking pole and helps your car stay secure. Even if you're parked on a flat road, using the parking brake is a good habit. It gives you extra safety and helps your transmission last longer. It's an easy step that takes only a second, but can save you from big repair bills in the future. Mistake number 3. Going down hills in drive mode. Driving down steep hills while your car is in drive mode can be risky for your vehicle. When you're going downhill, your car naturally gains speed. If you keep it in drive, the brakes have to work extra hard to slow you down. This puts a lot of pressure on the brake pads and causes them to wear out faster. Even worse, the transmission can overheat from the stress. Instead of using drive, you should switch to a lower gear like L, low, or 2. Lower gears help control your speed without needing to press the brake constantly. This gives your brakes a break and reduces the chance of overheating the transmission. It also gives you better control of the car on hills. Some people forget this simple trick, but it can make a huge difference in keeping your car safe. Using the right gear keeps your vehicle in better shape and saves you money in the long run. Mistake number 4. Ignoring transmission fluid levels. Transmission fluid is like the lifeblood of your car's transmission. It keeps everything moving smoothly and prevents overheating. Over time, this fluid can get dirty or low, especially if you drive in heavy traffic or extreme weather. If you ignore it, the transmission can suffer serious damage. That's why it's important to check the transmission fluid regularly. Some cars have a dipstick for easy checking, while others may require a mechanic. Look at the fluid's color and smell. It should be a clear red color and should not smell burnt. If it looks dark or smells bad, it's time to change it. Also, always follow your car manufacturer's instructions on when to replace the fluid. Keeping the fluid clean and full helps the transmission last longer and work better. A little attention now can prevent big problems later. Mistake number 5. Warming up the car the wrong way. Many drivers start their car and let it idle in park for several minutes, thinking it helps the engine warm up. But for modern automatic cars, this isn't the best approach. Modern engines and transmissions are designed to warm up faster while driving. Letting the car sit in park wastes fuel and doesn't warm the transmission efficiently. After starting the engine, wait about 30 seconds and then begin driving gently. Avoid fast acceleration until the car has warmed up fully. This method warms up the engine and transmission together. It also helps parts like the brakes and suspension start working smoothly. By changing this one habit, you improve fuel efficiency and reduce engine wear. It's a small change, but it helps your car perform better every day and stay in good shape for years to come. Mistake number 6, putting the car in neutral at red lights. Some people believe that shifting the car into neutral while waiting at red lights saves fuel. In reality, it doesn't help much and can even harm your transmission. Automatic transmissions are designed to work best when the car is in drive. When you shift to neutral, the flow of transmission fluid changes. This may reduce lubrication and increase wear on parts inside the transmission. Plus, switching between neutral and drive too often can cause sudden jerks, especially in older cars. These jerks are not just uncomfortable, but can damage internal parts over time. It's safer and better for your vehicle to keep it in drive during short stops like red lights. The fuel saved is very little and not worth the risk. Keeping the car in drive helps maintain smooth operation and protects your transmission in the long run. Mistake number 7, driving too aggressively. Rapid acceleration, sudden braking, and quick turns are bad habits for any car, but they are especially harmful to automatic vehicles. When you press the gas pedal too hard, the transmission has to work much harder. This puts stress on the internal gears and can lead to overheating. Over time, this aggressive driving can wear down your transmission and other parts like the engine and brakes. Driving smoothly, on the other hand, gives your car time to shift gears properly and keeps everything running cooler. Gentle acceleration and braking are easier on your vehicle and make your ride more comfortable. In city traffic, where you stop and go a lot, aggressive driving is even more damaging. Learning to drive calmly and steadily can protect your car and save you money on repairs. It also improves your fuel economy and gives you a more relaxed driving experience. Mistake number 8, towing without a transmission cooler. If you use your car for towing heavy items like trailers or boats, you need to be extra careful with your automatic transmission. Towing puts a lot of pressure on the transmission and generates extra heat. If the transmission overheats, it can break down and stop working. One way to prevent this is by installing a transmission cooler. This small device helps lower the temperature of the transmission fluid, keeping everything in better condition. Not all cars come with a cooler, so you may need to add one, especially if you tow often. It's a smart investment that can save you from expensive repairs. Also, always make sure you're not towing more weight than your car can handle. Overloading is dangerous and puts your entire vehicle at risk. Using a cooler and following towing guidelines will keep your car safe and strong, even under heavy loads. Mistake number 9, letting the fuel level get too low. Running your car with a nearly empty fuel tank is not just risky in case you get stranded, but it also harms your vehicle. The fuel in your tank helps cool the fuel pump, which is an important part of your car's engine system. When the fuel level is too low, the pump can overheat, and this affects how well your engine runs. In some cases, it can also impact the transmission. Dirty fuel from the bottom of the tank can enter the system and cause blockages. That's why it's a good idea to always keep at least a quarter tank of fuel. This helps the engine and fuel pump stay cool and work better. It also prevents unexpected breakdowns. Keeping your tank above empty is a simple way to avoid unnecessary stress on your car and reduce the chances of costly repairs. Mistake number 10, forgetting to change transmission fluid. Changing your car's engine oil is a well-known task, but many people forget about the transmission fluid. Just like engine oil, transmission fluid needs to be changed regularly. Over time, it collects dirt and debris that can damage the internal parts of the transmission. If you don't change it, these contaminants can cause the transmission to slip, overheat, or even fail completely. Most car makers give specific intervals for changing the fluid. Following those guidelines helps your transmission work better and last longer. If your car has a dipstick, check the fluid monthly. Make sure the color is clean and the level is right. If it's dark or smells burnt, it's time for a change. This one maintenance task can protect your vehicle from major damage and save you thousands in repair costs. Now you know 13 common mistakes that many drivers make with automatic cars. These mistakes might seem small, but they can have big effects on your car's health. Avoiding them can save you a lot of money, time, and stress. By being careful with how you drive and taking care of your car regularly, you can keep it running well for years. Your car will perform better, last longer, and need fewer repairs. Share this guide with friends and family so they can avoid these mistakes too. If you like this content, don't forget to follow for more helpful car care tips.